So, you want to achieve something great. Maybe it's a dream you've carried since childhood, or perhaps it's a vision you've only recently begun to see clearly. Whatever it is, let me tell you something. You can achieve it. Not because I say so, but because Allah Himself reminds us in the Quran. Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:11. This means the power to transform your life already resides within you. The question is, are you willing to unlock it? I once met a man on my travels, a farmer in a remote village. His hands were rough from years of labor, yet his spirit was unshaken. He told me something profound. I didn't grow this farm overnight. I planted a seed, watered it, nurtured it, and trusted Allah to let it bloom. You see, achieving anything in life is no different. You start with a seed, your intention, your niyyah. Then you water it with consistent effort, patience, and trust in Allah's timing. The problem is, most of us plant the seed but grow impatient. We dig it up too soon, wondering why it hasn't grown yet. Let me ask you, when was the last time you truly reflected on your intentions? Sometimes the reason we don't achieve our goals isn't because we're incapable, but because our intentions are unclear or misaligned. In Islam, we are taught the value of ikhlas, sincerity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Actions are judged by intentions." So, before you embark on your journey, ask yourself, why do I want this? Is it to serve a higher purpose? Is it to become a better version of myself? Or am I chasing something fleeting? Align your goals with your values and suddenly the path becomes clearer. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, failure. What if you work hard, pour your heart into something, and it doesn't work out? I've faced failure many times, and each time I've learned the same lesson. Failure isn't the end, it's a redirection. Think of Yusuf, peace be upon him. Thrown into a well, sold as a slave, imprisoned unjustly, and yet each trial prepared him for his ultimate purpose. The well led to the palace, and the prison led to power. What felt like failure was simply a detour. So remember this. Failure is a test of your resolve and a lesson in disguise. Learn from it, grow through it, and keep moving forward. To achieve anything, you also need consistency. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The most beloved deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even if they are small." Think about it. Mountains are carved by drops of water, not by floods. If you want to memorize the Quran, start with a single verse a day. If you want to build strength, begin with 5 minutes of exercise. The small steps you take daily may seem insignificant, but over time they build the foundation of greatness. And don't forget, your journey requires tawakkul, trust in Allah. You put in the effort, but the results are in His hands. Sometimes what you desire isn't what's best for you. Allah knows, and you do not. Accepting this brings peace. Finally, I'll leave you with this. Life is short. Don't waste it worrying about what you can't control. Focus on what you can do today, right now. Reflect on your blessings. Take that first step and trust that Allah will guide your path. Remember, achieving anything starts with believing it's possible. So, plant the seed, water it, nurture it, and leave the rest to Allah. The lantern is in your hands now. Walk your path with courage, sincerity, and trust.